Hi, in this video I'm going to explain the logic behind setting up your lead score in Infusionsoft, and you find it by coming to the Infusionsoft icon and coming down here to settings, and I guess I'm going to have to do that. The reason I stopped, and then you're going to come over here to scores and watch what happens. See how long it takes this page to load. I've got my score set up, and so it figures it at every step of the way, so it's going to take a while. So while it's doing that, I'll talk you through the first steps, the setup. The first thing you're going to do is giving it a name, and I called this one Lead Scoring 101, and you can turn it on or you can turn it off. You choose how many points to set yours up. And everything is based on 5 flames. These flames over here. So I just did mine in 25. Some people do 100. Some people, if they have a really long sales cycle, they might do 200. It just depends. And since most of my business is with what you would call micro small businesses or solopreneurs, businesses that have 1 to 3, 1 to 5 employees, including the owner, I just did a simple one with 25 points. So what I'm doing here, where it says update recent activity when the score reaches, I'm telling it in the contact record and in my campaigns that I build that are associated with this lead score, that when the score reaches 3 flames, I want to be notified. I want campaigns to trigger. I want tasks to be applied, those kind of things. And I can choose anywhere from 1 to 5 flames. So, but I'm going with 3. So everything I do is very simple. And I just set mine up, different offers that I have, different things that they could sign up for. You know, I applied the points, 3 points, if they signed up for the Campaign Creation Club. Well, if they don't want monthly reminders, I subtracted 3 points, because if they don't want monthly reminders, they probably are not really interested. And I also, down here, if I have, in every email I send them, I have a separate link that says, do not send me any more of these emails about the Campaign Creation Club. So if they click that link, then I know they're not interested at all in the Campaign Creation Club, and I would take away these 3 points again. So here's the free membership tag for the Campaign Creation Club. Here's my newsletter. Both these tags are for the newsletter, and so I would apply 3 points. And if I did the same thing in my newsletter, if they don't want to receive the newsletter, rather than have them unsubscribe for all my mailings, I give them a link and ask them, if they don't want the newsletter, to click this link. And when they click that link, it applies a tag and removes them from the newsletter sequence. So if they click that link and that tag is applied, the lead score is decreased by these 3 points. And then I have some clicks for the blog post and schedule a consult. If they want that, that's 5 points. Now if they unsubscribe, that's 10 points, which it might as well be 25 points, because if they unsubscribe, they're really not interested in you anymore. And then I have something, lifecycle marketing email series, 8-part email series for local service professionals. If they request that, I give them 3 points. If they request information about the paid versions of the Campaign Creation Club, I add 5 points. And all you have to do, I think when you start this, there's only a couple of these, and you just come over here and you click the plus, would add another line, and to remove it, you just click the minus. And you can the different ways. The contacts tags are activity, and contains or doesn't contain. Well, I just did tags because almost everything I do is based on tags. But if you've got some activity, see, you have to, if their email unsubscribe or their web form submission or their email open or their link clicked, this kind of goes into more depth, and it's a little harder to set up. So that's, and then to remove this, you would just go right here to do it like that. Okay, so that is ready to go. I forgot to talk about a couple of things, so I'm going to add a little clip to the end of this video. I didn't explain this well. If the contacts activity contains a link click, that means that anytime they click a link, they're going to get however many points you assign. Every time they unsubscribe, this is going to be points removed. If they unsubscribe, you're going to remove a certain amount of points. I did the same thing here, but I did it with the stop newsletter sequence and the do not email sequence, and I did it a little differently. This means that every time they submit a web form, they would get 3 points. Every time they open an email, they get 3 points. So that's what that is. Now over here, this is what I really forgot to talk about, is the expiration. As long as this is set to never expire, these points will always stay on their record. But say you're sending them an email sequence, like my 8-part sequence on lifecycle marketing, and they get the first email and they click a link, and I give them 3 points. Because every email you send should have some sort of a call to action. So I've sent them an email that has a call to action in it, and they get 3 points. And I'm talking about a longer sales cycle. So then they get the second email, and they don't open the email. They don't click a link. So I could set this to expire after 1 week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, depending on how my my email sequence was spaced out. And so that way, if they're engaging with my email sequence, I can tell, and they're going to start getting points, and they're going to hit the score, and I'm going to be notified. But if they click 1 link out of 8 emails and they never engage again, then the points that they have been assigned are going to expire. They're going to be removed from the score, and those people, if they've reached the notification score, will be back down from that, or if they've never reached it, then those points will be removed, because you want warm leads. You want people who are actively engaged with you and your content. So that's the logic behind that.